I tried to catch him.
Follow me. What's up, guys? Let me see. The sound's fucked. Look, I'm sorry, guys. The output. Let me see if you can hear it. 1 second. Let me do a test.
When you come,
you can't hear it.
when you come,
Wait.
Orlando, you think about Disney.
Orlando, you think about Disney. Even though we ain't never been to Disney.
Okay. All right. 1 second. 1 second. Don't. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna put a shirt on. Don't mind me. Let me fix the output. The sound is fucked. I need some new headphones. The sound is fucked, guys. I'm sorry. So we're recording. All right. So I'm about to go. I'm about to watch this video right now. The DisneyWorld RICO is set the largest takedown in history in Florida. This video's been really popular, so I'm about to watch it. Yes. Joe, shut the fuck up. Sorry, guys. You know how the dogs are. All right. I apologize in advance if any sound is fucked up. You can't hear it. But yeah, this should be fine though. I don't know. We're gonna see.
And shit ain't sweet, but people think about Disney when they
Shout
talk
out to Chop
about
Geek for the
Florida.
video.
When we think of Orlando, we think of Disney World. We think of Orlando Magic.
I've never been to Disney World.
That concept of Disney and all that, I don't know. I guess that's just
If you've been to
how
Disney
they see
World,
it from the outside.
then let me know what it's like.
FBI typically doesn't telegraph our moves. What I can tell you is that these two gangs, the 438 gang and the Army gang...
Hey, there go, that's Glock 9 and Hot Boy.
The other 5 already in custody are responsible for nearly $2 million
Jesus,
in
$2
stolen
million?
property,
How do you steal $2 million
59
worth of
stolen
shit?
vehicles, and 19 stolen firearms.
The prominent
Wait,
people.
they stole 59 cars? Bruh. Wait, so like, that's a lot. Shit.
At the top, just between those 8 people, they're responsible for 230 felony charges.
8 people?
Jaquavius Smith, better known as Glock 9, just him.
Bruh, this is insane because, like, I like Glock 9. Like, he makes fucking good music. Like, what? Why is it always the fucking Florida niggas that always want to get caught up in shit?
Himself has been arrested for 52 felonies.
Hi, what is up everybody? It's been far too
Hot
long.
boy.
The last episode was in Florida, and for this video, we gotta return there once more. This time to Disney World's Orlando, where folks witnessed one of the largest RICO cases in state history, Operation X, take 34 people down from 2 separate crews. To show you what this looks like.
Wait, so let me know. I didn't know. So like, is Hot Boy and like Glock 9 not with each other? Like, I thought all Florida rappers were like cool. Like, I thought like, you know what I'm saying, like Kodak and all them. But like, I had watched something not too long ago about like the fucking Jacksonville shit with fucking Fulio and Ace.
The entire Bobby Shmurda and GS9 indictment was 63 pages. This RICO case in Florida is 700 pages long.
Oh my
stalking people
God.
at concerts and putting informants in place to make control phone calls. One side, AFNF, or the Army Gang, is led by the popular rapper
AFNF.
Glock 9. The face of the
Glock
other
9's
side,
hard.
438, is well-known rapper Hot Boy. Both of them were good friends coming up in the industry together till it all went left, escalating into this year-long war that came crashing down quick,
Jesus.
with folks hanging out the windows of cars, wielding AK-47s in broad daylight, hitting daycares and memorials. The city saw 30 back-to-back shootings in 6 months, and it forced Orlando
Oh my God.
to bring in the FBI, or Metropolitan Bureau of Investigation.
Guys, I just got out of jail today. And I thought like I was doing some criminal shit, but this makes me like just this intro. Like I'm only 2 minutes in. It makes me feel like I didn't really do shit.
Basically, Florida's version of the FBI, who built this
Florida
whole
has their
case
own FBI?
using wiretaps, Instagram, and evidence they found on people's phones. Sometimes thousands of photos and
Damn.
videos that map out drug routes from Orlando to California, with folks taking trips back and forth, smuggling hundreds of thousands of dollars in suitcases, flying girls out separate to bring the product home, where they launder the profits through cars, guns, and show dogs. Glock 9, who signed a $2 million deal with Young Money and Birdman when he was only 18, now faces 52 charges, including frauding the government out of $10,000 through a series of PPP.
Hey, the PPP loans! The PPP loans! Bruh, oh my God, bruh, Glock. Why are you scamming the government for $10,000 when you signed a $2 million contract with Young Money? You also like a hot-ass rapper, like no homo, like a hard rapper. Jaquavius, yes, you're a hard-ass rapper. Why the fuck are you scamming $10,000?
That got intercepted when he tried showing it off to his friends on Instagram. And when the news dropped of a pending RICO charge, his once friend turned rival, Hot Boy, decided to go on the run, and then turned himself in. But then went on the run again after they revoked his bond.
One gang member on the wanted last month is now in jail.
We're getting
He,
into
what?
all this. But first,
He
check out
said
my
that
song
in
of
the
the
video.
day.
Lucky
This is
on
a
the
new
run,
one from
though.
my guy Millie's. Let's go.
A lot of rappers richer than me did the shit with less skill, so I know I could get on quicker if I kept it less.
Guys, should I start rapping?
Going through the motions, pour a triple shot of something.
Dude, alright, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause it.
Bag up in my mama bathroom with the water running. Woodrow Wilson in the lobby, I would post up like I'm drumming. Homicide was at my door with subpoenas getting sold.
Actually, alright, I'm gonna pause it.
In that central bus.
So, like, I feel like these videos I've been doing is kind of like the Twitch. Like, I feel like I'm on Twitch sometimes, but I'm not even on Twitch. Like, I'm doing it on video. Like, it's not even live. Like, should I start doing Twitch? Like, be honest. Like, I think I would like Twitch. I think I do really good at Twitch. So, like, if you think I should do Twitch, let me know. Because I really want to live with myself next year. So, and I think I could do Twitch then.
I was stone off the exit 36 like the ounces in a brick.
Werewolf. Shout out Scott McCall. Sorry for that.
Hi. This is probably one of the wildest stories I've ever covered. And in order to understand it, we gotta travel to the tourist capital of America, home of Walt Disney Entertainment, with 70 million visitors coming in and out each year. Orlando,
every city in Florida has like their
But
own
there's a
village.
part of the city they don't show. The infamous ghettos of West Orlando. Backcountry roads, dry industrial land with scattered housing complexes and homes. It may not look like much, but it got so bad in the 80s and 90s, they gave it the nickname Warlando.
It's a war going on in Orlando, and I'm not saying like a big war, it's just a war amongst ourselves and all this killings.
But 3 artists from there were making a way out.
Well, I take a shot,
Glock
guys.
9, Hot Boy, and Pootie, each from a different neighborhood with a unique Florida sound. And where most cities have problems when 3 artists are coming up, these 3 were helping each other, sharing blog connections on WorldStar and Say Cheese TV, making songs together.
Yo, Glock 9 was
like tied in, bro. Like we was like brother. We sleep with these jits like every day. Be around these same jits. I don't know. Shit went left. Yeah, that shit went left.
The first to really blow up was Glock 9 with his massive song called 10%, hitting 35 million
That
views
shit's hard.
the summer
Hard
of
as hell.
2018. He had such a raw talent and energy that 2 months later, Birdman and Young Money would sign
Hey,
him to
be
a
right back. I'm
$2
gonna
million
get a
deal. It inspired his friends Hot Boy and Pootie to take music more serious. But Glock 9 was unpredictable. He was wild. You tell him there's rules, he was breaking them.
You would have been in jail more than 10 times?
Yeah.
You're 18 right now?
Yeah.
You've been in jail 12 times.
Arrested for everything from possession of burglary tools to guns, he went from stealing cars in GTA at 11 to snatching real cars at 13. And after signing this $2 million deal with Birdman, Glock 9 was getting picked up twice a year and beating every case thanks to Young Money's private lawyers. He even bragged through text messages about being out on 4 separate bonds at once thanks to his defense attorney.
Bruh, I swear, that's like a thing in Florida. I don't know if y'all watch Steve will do it, but that kid Georgie that's in his videos, like, that kid's like, he was talking about how he's like got in pursuit from like police and shit already, and like, I'm like, damn, Georgie, you're like 15.
I mean, like, all they know, I get in trouble. I'm a hothead. I'm gonna crash. They don't understand me. They don't get what I was doing it for.
2018, the year he blew up, his friend Hot Boy was serving 2 extra years in a Florida detention center for wrecking the place. But one day they gave him a 24-hour pass to go home, and he went straight to the studio to record music with Glock 9 and Pootie, creating this song Hooligan, which would have been a massive record, except they would never release it. Glock 9 was burning bridges left and right. He had a falling out with Say Cheese TV, one of the largest bloggers and platforms to exist, who was promoting him.
Pussy.
You don't got more money than me?
Pussy.
You ain't gonna last long no way, nigga. That's why your own nigga switching up on you, cause that money getting to your head.
Damn.
You haven't made it yet, bro.
By the time Hot Boy got out of juvie, on the outside, Glock 9 and Pootie started going at each other, leaving Hot Boy caught in the middle.
Why are they going at each other?
Hot Boy Glock 9 records, no Pootie, Hot Boy records.
Shit just went up. Shit went up.
You being cool with both of them, do you think you could kind of squash that beef?
I tried.
You tried before?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah.
That shit dead.
But with the release of these RICO papers, the feds paint a picture of a bunch of crews competing to further their own interests. It wasn't just music they were into. It was all sorts of money schemes in the criminal underworld they had hands in.
How do you get
Glock
involved?
9 had his own clan, All Friends No Family, or AF&F.
I like that, All Friends No
Mercy
Family.
Drive area of West Orlando, which they say was built on a cemetery. It has mandated 24/7 police patrols, and AF&F was organizing like a war was about to happen, texting each other gang structures and rules. They had a system where a female associate would legally purchase guns for everybody in the crew who was a convicted felon. And when a Kentucky rapper named 2K Baby came to visit Orlando, AF&F robbed him of his jewelry, taking the grills from his mouth, his money, then went on Instagram Live at the Mercy Drive apartments, challenging his folks to come get it back.
Bruh, why? Wait, I don't understand that. Come on, like, y'all be smarter. Like, I don't think you should rob anyone. Like, don't get me wrong. You shouldn't rob people. You should keep your hands to yourself. You shouldn't bother people. But like, why are you gonna rob the man and on IG Live about it? I don't understand. AFNL _ ballpark.
Come in, the only way you gonna pull out. What you gonna do?
Let me see where you at. You already putting insurance.
The bridge, the same place this shit happened at. 14 Mercy Drive.
Exactly.
Hey, my homeboy say he want a chain back,
How much y'all
So y'all from Winston-Salem, and like niggas do that. Like they'll beef, and like instead of like texting each other and calling each other, like yo, let's squash it or let's fight or let's or whatever they're gonna do, they go IG Live with that shit. Like, and it'll be like 50 motherfuckers in the shit, right? And like you know somebody screen recording the shit, like or something. Like you know, like it's like damn, y'all be dumb, bruh. Like. But I guess I can't talk because, like I said, I just got out of jail today for doing dumb shit. They found my YouTube videos, so.
By October of 2019, the tension with the various crews was rising. Pootie dropped this song, Address It, a freestyle where he was dissing Glock 9, saying they both bleed the same and that it was war. And right around then, the Orlando police began putting in surveillance early. They knew shit was starting to boil over. Equally, the crews knew they were being watched. They even set up counter surveillance to watch the feds watching them, posting videos to Instagram with middle finger emojis pointed at hidden squad cars in the bushes. And by the time 2020 rolled around, there were agents.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I paused so much. Like I really am sorry. But I literally just did another video right before this about you'll see it. Hopefully, post it more about the whole jail thing. I did a little rant. I think I'm going to post it. I was told not to, but I think I'm going to post it. But yeah, I've been drinking since then, so I'm getting a little. I'm starting to feel the alcohol.
Hot Boy at all his concerts, with officers stalking Instagram feeds as well because they couldn't.
See, they stalk you, little fuckers.
Pulling in.
Also, all right, this ad. I'm sorry to talk about ads, guys, but like y'all notice, like Burger King just did a TikTok like sound, right? All right. Just want y'all to realize, like, for a shitty ass. Actually, that burgers are good.
The Quarter Pound King in the 2 for $6 only.
Hot Boy, of course, had a real rap career, making legitimate music money, but the feds were watching him make plays on his cell phone, texting people for t-shirts, which was a code word for 100 pounds of coke that was to be broken up and resold. See, these wiretaps didn't only reveal what the rappers and crews were doing, they went all the way to the source of supply for the gangs in the city. Specifically, Hot Boy's 438 gang from the Silver Star, Pine Hills area of West Orlando. As the feds wiretapped the most prominent narco trafficker in the city who's doing business with
them. Wait, sorry, I can't read that fast. You did Airbnb? Bruh, no, 2 people didn't come, took the girl off the plane. Now she getting questioned. They asking me, do I know anything about the money what was in the suitcase? Bruh, stop playing, goddamn.
Orlando kingpin, who bi-weekly was smuggling bulk US currency to the tune of 200 grand in suitcases and using girls as mules to fly that product back from Cali and resell in Orlando. The feds intercepted texts where they were telling each other to save these messages as a reminder, because they were about to be millionaires. But with the feds monitoring warehouses, dodging lookouts left and right, the beef between Glock 9's side and Pootie and Hot Boy was really about to escalate a few months later in April, at a house party where Glock 9's best friend would shoot Hot Boy's right-hand man, Wolf Luma, killing him.
Damn.
This was Pootie's good friend too. The event brought Hot Boy and Pootie much closer. 11 days after, they had a funeral for Wolf Luma, where Hot Boy filmed this iconic music video at the service with everybody dressed in all black. Later that same day, they all went back to Pootie's neighborhood to hold a vigil for their friend who was killed. But their rivals AFNF found out. Driving over to the memorial in a small, dark SUV, they began shooting into the crowd that was gathered, hitting Pootie and 3 others, killing a pro football prospect who had just signed with Louisville University. Investigators say this was retaliation just for Glock 9's friend getting arrested for the shooting of Wolf Luma. The very next month, 90,000 people tuned in for the live stream of the funeral for this 18-year-old football player who was killed. There was a chilling moment when the bishop quieted the whole room and said,
Guys, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, that kid was what, 18, 17? About to go to college, make something like, even if he didn't, like, go to the NFL or some shit, like, that's just fucked. Like, y'all gotta be, like, obviously, like, this might not be seen or whatever, but, like, come on, like, that's, like, ridiculous. Like, that just makes us look bad as, like, black people, bro. Like, they already expect us to only grab a mic, grab a football, grab a ball, basketball, whatever it is, and entertain them. And then you got motherfuckers out here who making it, and then killing other niggas who could make it. Like, that's just ridiculous, bro.
no suspect has been arrested yet, but folks are sitting here knowing who did it. This has to stop. See, Glock 9 and others in AFNF had set up this network of unemployment scams across various states in the country with a database of names, addresses, and credit scores, all saved on Glock 9's phone. He was using these scams to pay for the bonds of lower-ranking members that got jammed up. That way, they could fund this war for a long time, choosing to discuss business over FaceTime to prevent the feds from listening in. Both the 438 gang and AFNF had hierarchies and subsets. Both of them were competing as the feds watched 438 members boast through text message that they had enough money and guns to do what they wanted, and that made AFNF jealous. By the summer of 2020, the beef even spilled out of town into Jacksonville, Florida, with Glock 9 putting out this song on the 1st of July called Criminal Minds. And in it, he says his enemies were clicking up making teams. He was actually talking about the well-known rapper Fulio out of Jacksonville.
How you watch your mama get popped, you got shot in the ass, and you wrote a statement? All 3 of them things do not go together. Boy, you tripping.
All because Fulio would take a photo with Pootie, and this made Glock 9 mad. So he started dissing Fulio's deceased friends, and it caused Fulio's enemies from Jacksonville like Queso to then click up with Glock 9, where there was even almost a massive brawl at a mall in Atlanta when Queso crossed paths with Pootie, and things were seconds away from turning dangerous.
Oh, you can't stop all y'all. Y'all get to shoot at them cocky. Them cocky can't stop all y'all. Shit! Oh, what is this talking about? Yo ass, they running up on niggas' ass in the mall, boy.
But back in Orlando, the OPD was concerned there would be a string of shootings very soon, and they were right. 4 days into July, police arrived at a house in West Orlando with reports of gunshots. They found Glock 9's car with dark-tinted windows riddled in bullets, and him nowhere to be found. Listening in on phone calls, the feds learned of new strategies AFNF was using to avoid police.
Wait! Should y'all not be knowing they be like tapping, I'm sorry, full automatic firearm with females said they were riding around the rental vehicle with dark tint so no one could see them. He said to see that they would be pulled over frequently in case they had to run from the police. Bruh! Like, what are y'all doing? Like, that's so dumb. Like, I'm not the smart. Let me rephrase that. I'm the smartest person that I know. But I know that, like, I don't know, bro. Y'all just do that'd be some dumb shit sometimes. Like, and I fuck with y'all so hard. Like, some of y'all my favorite rappers. Like, I listen to y'all because, like, y'all be, like, put me in a good-ass mood. And I don't want nothing to happen to y'all. But I be really feeling like y'all doing shit to purposely sabotage yourself. You know what I'm saying? As someone who's getting sabotaged unwillingly right now, who has nothing to do with it, like, it sucks when I see y'all sabotaging yourself. Maybe I'm sabotaging myself. Maybe I am. Maybe I do be sabotaging myself. I don't know. But come on, y'all. Let's go.
when they were going on missions. They were riding around in rental vehicles with dark tints to see if they would get pulled over frequently in case they had to gun it in a high-speed chase. They were even going to put white boy stickers on vehicles so the police would think it was white people in the car and not trying to steal.
Yo, they put white boy stickers in the car so people would think they was white. Alright, that sounds dumb, but it's not. If that just shows you how racist America is, like that's just like that's really our thought process. Like if we're white, we don't have any problems. Like that's real shit right there.
4 days after they found Glock 9's car abandoned with bullet holes in it, one of his friends, who went by the name Baby Joker, was driving around deep in 438 territory looking for rivals to tag. They pulled in at a place where one of Hot Boy's good friends stayed at, driving a gray Dodge Challenger, and began firing at folks. With people scattering all over the yard, Hot Boy's friend reacted quickly, running inside to grab his Draco, and came back, shooting at Baby Joker in the gray Dodge Challenger, which at this point was stranded in the middle of the road with the driver's hands all shot up, unable to get away. Baby Joker was dead. The craziest part, Hot Boy's friend, the guy they were aiming at, was someone they knew since they were kids. This particular shooting would get referenced in a lot of music, as 438 boasted about this failed hit attempt. In his song Left Lonely, Hot Boy tells Glock 9 directly, "Your little stepper ran down and he died." Hot Boy was blowing up and doing songs with Lil Baby. He even signed to 100K Management, the same guys who managed King Von and YNW Melly. And there were other artists from the Silver Star 438 region, like Cut'em Reese, who was getting quite popular, getting song placements in Madden 2K games. What? Even one of the rare artists who was able to get Chief Keef to do a music video with him. The feds had theories. Glock 9 was jealous Reese's career was taking off. One day, Glock 9 blasted over to Reese's house with rifles and pistols in the car, leaving it riddled with bullets. Witnesses told detectives Glock 9 was trying to eliminate the competition. And the very next day, Reese would retaliate back, going with 5 other 438 members to Glock's aunt's house, where he was sleeping at. And they left her house riddled in bullets as well. This particular feud was crazy, as the police counted 5 different attempts where Glock 9 tried to take Reese's life in a matter of months, including a time where Reese was filming a music video in his purple Hellcat and was being followed by AF&F members who pulled up next to him in traffic and started shooting. Reese shot back and managed to escape, but then crashed into an oncoming vehicle and had to abandon the purple Hellcat with busted up legs. With all this death and violence happening in the city, Orlando finally hit up the Metropolitan Bureau of Investigations for help. They needed 18 different agencies to collaborate. And the tipping point, of course, was the infamous shootout at the Millennium Mall.
Oh shit. Alright, if you want the city to act. This sounds kind of crazy. I'm getting really interested in this, and there's only 2 minutes left, so I'm gonna take a shot. Because like this is interesting. Like I don't see like we learn world history and we learn like the news and shit, but this is the shit they don't put on the news. Like this is important. This is interesting. Like this is real ass shit going on like in our lives. Like y'all should be interested. So salute.
Do something where their money is at risk, in a public space with loads of businesses and wealthy people. On October 8th of last year, Orlando's luxury mall of Millennia was a scene of chaos as OPD officers responded to a shooting that broke out in the parking lot. It was 3 against 4, Glock 9 and 3 others versus 3 438 members. On surveillance video, you see the 438 guys leaving the mall, getting into a white BMW, and then rolling the car slowly, with shooters positioned behind the car doors, firing at Glock 9 and his people, who were taking cover behind their own car, with bystanders running everywhere as security rushed to evacuate the mall. And despite a hail of gunfire, nobody actually got hit. But now, the feds were getting more search warrants and surveillance than ever before, confiscating cell phones left and right, where they found people's internet history, how to turn semi-automatic guns into fully automatic guns easily, numerous Google searches on phones, looking up specific shootings that happened in the Central Florida area. Meanwhile, the police were meeting with confidential informants who knew all about the 438 gang, their members, their inner workings, everything. The informants told them of $60,000 hits being placed on people's heads and recommended the police act swiftly.
$60,000 to hit somebody, bro. What? All right, that's a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't have $10,000 to my name right now in my life. What the fuck am I doing? Why am I taking another shot? All right. Shit, that's a lot of fucking money.
Because more people were gonna die. And the rest, well, the rest of the story you know now. 34 people from 2 rival crews brought down in Operation X. And before I let you go, people always ask me what beats are in the video. I've listed the fantastic producers in order in the description below. And for the intro beat, I teamed up with Chris Rich to make an exclusive beat pack focused on that dark, ominous sound.
Jesus.
The pack is called Rich Stories,
That's
and the
insane.
links for that are in the description below. Thank you for watching,
What the
and I will see you in the
fuck?
next one.
So like, I watched the Jacksonville shit with Trap Lord Ross. Actually, it says it right here. Wait, you see it right here, y'all? You see my cursor? So I watched. This was an hour and 55 minutes. That was 3 million views. I watched it. It was crazy. Like, to me, it was crazy, but like, it was a lot like Chicago shit. But for some reason, like, it was like, I think it was more. To me, it was more violent. Like that, like the Jacksonville Deadly War. To me, it was way more violent. But this DisneyWorld RICO shit is more interesting because I feel like it's so much more to it. Like, I feel like there's more to the Jacksonville, obviously. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like this was just like it's, I don't know, something about it was super interesting. Like it had my attention really hard. And I don't know if it's just because I'm drinking or what. I don't think it's because of the alcohol though. Because the alcohol will make me, usually the alcohol makes me not interested in watching shit. But that like, had my attention the whole time. Shit, let me see where we at right now. I'm sorry, guys. Fuck. Did this shit just start recording? You know what's gonna be sad? This wasn't recording the whole time. 26 minutes. All right, cool.